Hello everyone, how are you?
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, so we are going to start with Excel data visualization. Okay, how we are going to have a data visualization part in Excel. So I'm going to share my screen. So you can see here different names, subject, fruits, and sales. Okay, so we have two choice whether we can make a chart without pivot table or we can make a chart with pivot table. So what's the difference between having a chart with and without with pivot table? Okay. So first we are going to have a chart. So first you have to go to the insert and then you have to click the chart. Okay. And first you have to just select all the table and then you have to click to the chart. And you can see the different charts like column, line, pie, bar, area, XY stop, trader, combo, template. So we can have the first chart by using a clustered column and we can see here we got a chart of this particular data visualization. So we can see here the column part, okay, the A, B, C and Hindi Apple. So here we can see the all the column name, right? And we are facing challenges of maintaining only one column. So what we are going to do is so right now the row is fine, okay, but the column is with having a three, so I have to just maintain with the subject and sales part. So what I will do first, I will just delete this chart and going to the pivot table. Okay, so now you can see it's already selected a range. Okay, and we are going with new worksheet. So we have come up with the new worksheet and we can see on the right side the different columns name. Okay. And we can put the subject to the row and the sale part can put into the value. Okay. Now we again go to the chart part and now again we can click to the cluster. Now we can see with the helping of pivot table, we have the only one column that is subject and the revenue part. So this is the benefit of having a pivot table. So you can arrange accordingly. Now what I did, I want to see that which fruit is selling have the higher revenue with the combination of language. Okay, so we can see that this particular fruit uh, we're having in Maratha and Tamil. Okay, so we can also have fruit one and the different column. We can put in different filter. Look after it. Okay, so you have to practice by today. I will share this sheet and you can simply practice upon this. And Let's suppose I'm changing the data. Location, Delhi, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Mumbai, Delhi, Mumbai, Tamil Nadu, okay. So we have the different location, and with different locations, we have the different subjects, and different subject can have the different name. So we can do. Now we can have this pivot table. I think this doesn't save. So I think I have to save the first this. So I think this was not saved. That's why it's showing the fruit. Let's do it once again. I'm putting the fruit here. Okay, it's coming again, the fruit on it. Six. Okay, so we can see here as per A. Okay, now we can also have the chart. So we can see here A for here we have represented as apple, B for we have represented as banana. So we can have here row column as per the value volume. Okay. So like this we can have. Okay. So this is the perfect chart we can have by having a row column and as per value also. So let's suppose A can be a let's suppose mm, in the column there are maybe here I have there is a unique apple, there is one apple one banana, but maybe if there is two three banana also, so we can show by representing A. Okay. By representing A, we can show the total apple. Okay, so by having in this chart. So you have to work on this chart, and I will share the data and you have to work like this. Okay. This is the simple pivot table, and in the further session, we will continue with intermediate and advanced level of pivot table. Okay. Any doubt? Anyone? Yes? Anyone?
Yeah, sir, actually, I have a doubt in pivot table and the chart. In case pivot table is already providing us the sufficient information, why do we need chart from that?
Please repeat again.
Yeah, I'm asking, in case the pivot table is already providing sufficient information about our data, then why we need chart of the same data? If we are
Where,
able to understand
where
the data
pivot
with
table
the,
have already given?
yeah,
No, I'm asking to you where the pivot table have already given. In the sheet one,
yeah,
where you can see the
no, no,
pivot table already have given.
yeah, in the sheet two, I guess you have created the pivot table.
In the sheet two that I have made already.
Yeah,
Yeah, so this sheet two I have already made, right? So in this where you can see the pivot table and how you are going to make the pivot table.
no, no. Actually, I'm asking. We are created first pivot table first.
Huh.
After that, we are creating the charts of the same data.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm asking if we are already getting the enough information from the pivot table. Why do we need the chart data of the same?
I didn't able to understand what are you saying. You are saying that we have the same data. Okay, so why we need a pivot table chart, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, here we have the data and we can simply go to the insert and we can have the chart directly. Okay,
Yes, sir.
but what's happening right now? Just give me a second. So I'm deleting every sheet. Okay. Now I just go to the chart and I use this. So what we can see here, we got the location, name, subject, location, and sales. Okay, and here we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's not in a structured way. Okay, so you should know that how I have to represent my data visualization. So that's the main purpose of a pivot table. Okay, so that's why you are using the pivot table by just clicking to the pivot table, and you can have the new worksheet, and you can simply put the subject and the values is sales, and the column you are can have with location. Okay. So now if you going to have the proper data visualization part, So it's look now it's fine to you that you know that in English you got the here Hindi, Kannada, Maratha, Science, and how much volume is there. And if you want to know only the Delhi, so you can just have the Delhi version and the Tamil Nadu version. So you can see here the Hindi, Science, Tamil, and Telugu. In particular location, how much sum of sale is there. Okay, in Delhi location, there is two subject, which is blue in part. Okay, in Delhi, there is Hindi and science, and in Tamil Nadu, there is two subject, Tamil and Telugu. Okay, so this is the main use of the pivot table, that in particular location, what kind of subject is available and how many, what are the total sum of sales of that particular subject. So now you can define very easily to anyone. If someone asks just to know that I only would like to know about the Delhi location, that how many subject is there available in Delhi location and what are the total sum of sales. So you just need to click on Delhi part and you just click on the OK. So you can see here only two subject is available, Hindi and Science. Then anyone asked that I want to know about the Mumbai. How many subject is available in Mumbai? So you just click to the Mumbai part and you just click to the OK. So in Mumbai also it's there the two subject English and social science. Now I would like to know about the Karnataka. So I just click to the Karnataka and I got to know there is a language is available is Canada and how much sale is there? It's around 6,500. Okay. Now you got to know what are the uses of the pivot table.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear to you now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So everyone can do today like the same chart you can maintain. Yes, I'm asking to everyone.
The data will be
Oh, your voice is not coming. Just give me a second.
Am I audible to you? Yes,
Yes, sir.
Bobby, Akshay, Anand, and Sharon. Am I audible to you right now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you. Okay, so Anand, you can share your screen and you can start your presentation or whatever the task I have given to you.
Yes, sir. So could you accept the request for sharing the screen?
Yeah, I given yes.
So is it visible?
Yes, it is visible.
So I was given the task to do market research on this website area which sells sarees, like different types of sarees. So the few questions that I was given were, what was the type of saree which is high in demand in summer? The each saree type's revenue. Who are the customers categorized into their age, income, and location? What was the total number of customers in every age group, income group, and location? How each average sari prices according to the different types of saris, uh, and the affordability and the locations. So, sta- so the first question was, what was the highest demand of saris in summers? So according to the analysis, I found out that it was chiffon, cotton, linen, and muslin. These were the in demand because of the material during summers. Now, the average revenue of each saree type was Khadi revenued at 500 crores. Mulmul has a revenue of 780 crores. Just like that, cotton has the highest revenue of 6,500 crores during summers. This and the average price of each sari was least was Malmal cotton, having 1,000 rupees, and the highest was Kanchivaram silk, having 52,500 rupees. Now, the next was, what was the affordability price according to the sari type and the income classes? So cotton, for cotton sari, the affordability for the lower class was up to 750. For middle, it was 1,400, and for the high class, it was 3,250. Same for example, Kota Doria, it was 1,150 for the lower class, middle class at 2,150, and high class at 4,500. Just like that. And then for the next question, the location and the age groups with the income levels. So in Andhra Pradesh, the age groups from 18 to 30 years, the population that was buying saris was 18%, for 31 to 50 was 52%, and age groups of people who were 51 and plus was 30%. Same in Andhra Pradesh, the lower class people who were buying sarees was 30%, middle class was 55%, and high class was 15%. So this was in the states and the age groups. Now the top 10 locations and the sari type which was high in demand in those locations were Varanasi had Banarasi sari, cotton silk, and brocade silk. Just like that, Surat had synthetic saris, Bani, Georgette, and silk cotton blends. For example, now Chennai had Kanjivaram silk, cotton saris, and Tusar silk. Pune had Paitani silk, cotton, and silk cotton blends. So this was some of the market analysis that I did. And on the basis of that, this was the dashboard that I did on Power BI. Is it visible, the dashboard? Or maybe I'll
Yes.
just open it here. Yeah. So here you can see that this is the sari types, and according to that, I kept the table, its page names, which was affordable price distributions. So you can see that the orange bar shows you the sum of high class. So which means that Kanjivaram silk, the price that is going is 62,500. Same for, let's example, we say silk cotton blend. For middle class, it is 2,250 rupees. So next was that I did on was on buyers of different age groups and income groups. So the bars, they represent the they represent the income levels, and the lines, they represent the age groups. So here you can see that in Tamil Nadu, there was 50% people who were middle class who were buying sarees, and let's say, for example, in age group 18 to 30 in Tamil Nadu, 15% uh, people from the age group 18 to 30 were buying the sarees. That's it. Like I did this much.
Okay, so what are the insight you got you didn't shared? So you also
Yes.
shared the insight.
Yes. So what I found out was that
You can share
since
your screen again and share the insight.
okay, sure. Just a second. Mm, is it visible?
Yes. Yes.
Right. So basically, what I found out was that the we could say according to, let's say, for cotton sari, the
In
affordability
the
was
data
seven.
visualization part.
Okay, in the data. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because whenever you are going to show the inside, you have to open the data visualization, and then you have to pick up what are the extreme revenue you have generated from which material, and how much revenue, and what are the lowest revenue we have achieved with the different materials. So that kind of insight you have to show. Yeah, you can continue.
Okay. Yes. So what I found out was that since Kanchivaram, let's see on here. So since Kanjivaram sari was the highest, what I felt was that according to the income groups, the people buying even the lowest price for Kanchivaram, what I found out it was nearly 10 to 15,000 on an average for the starting price of Kanjivaram sarees. So when you look at that
So
price
where
range,
it is
you
written 10 to
don't see
15,000.
the I did it in the Excel one, but then for visualization, I had to get to a median value. That is why I got the average of each values.
Okay, so of next time you have to also share that part also. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Since the even the starting range was so much, the even very few of the middle class people would be able to buy Kanjivaram silk sarees, like the original ones. They might be able to get the rip-off versions, but the original Kanjivaram sarees, there would be very few in number. Number of people who were buying Kanjivaram sarees, even from the middle class, would be very less. So could work on there, like could say either how we could reach towards those people, or maybe do something around the material and of that sort to get the either so that more and more people come to you to buy those sarees. And from here we could see that the least age group of 18 younger people was in Tamil Nadu. So in Tamil Nadu, the total number of people who were young, you could say, in the teens and all, that was only 15%. So not many young people were going out there and buying sarees. Whereas the um, could say like yeah, so you could say that the most elderly people, they were majorly the ones who were buying the sarees in Tamil Nadu. Same for for example in Gujarat, if you see, even in Gujarat, the mm, sari buyers majorly were from the middle class and not from the high class, which we expect sometimes. So, and the least was in states of Bihar. Sorry, for the low class, the least was in states of uh, Karnataka. Then we see the least in Gujarat as well for the lower class, and Maharashtra. For the high class, we see four states from where even high class people were buying many sarees was Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Odisha, and West Bengal. Yeah, that is like what I could get from the data.
So from here we get to know about the sum of lower classes is coming from Bihar. Okay.
Yes.
And sum of middle class having the highest in Gujarat and Maharashtra, and the sum of high
Yes.
class is coming in Tamil Nadu as well as Karnataka and as well
Karnataka
as
and
in Gujarat.
Gujarat.
Okay. So from this insight, we can target our audience that which income group we have to sell, which kind of material, and which kind of material we have to sell in which location. Okay. So like this, you have to share the insight that we can share the which kind of material to the Bihar at lower income group. Okay.
Okay.
So have you found which kind of material they are using in Bihar?
Like I couldn't get the exact ones because it was a lot of options. So
Hmm.
like not one single that this is predominantly buyed in Bihar or Uttar Pradesh.
So you have to also collect the data that in Bihar, which kind of sari is mostly purchased by the lower, and you have to also make that chart so we can see
Okay.
which material they are selling. Means which
Yeah.
material having a more demand
Yes.
from
Okay.
the lower class. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, this
So
was only the ones that I found.
yeah. So you have represented your location. So just drop down.
Yeah, so this was basically the top 10 locations where sarees were
Okay.
bought. So I
Okay, so you
couldn't
have to
get all
collect
of
the
them.
location from the in the chart that it's given. So we can't see
Okay,
the Bihar.
right.
So you have to make whenever you are collecting the data, the main thing is what kind of data you are collecting and how you are going to find the insight. So that is the
Okay,
that why I've shared the market research analysis. So you all have to go through twice, three times, then you will get to know how to do a proper data collection and everything. So this session is going to end and I'm going to share an Google Meet link so you can join in that Google Meet. Okay.
yes.
Yeah, I'm sharing now Google Meet. You can join in that.